Can anyone hear me? I got my phone on the charger, so I don't have my microphone plugged in. I'm working on a print for a 50% scale jet ski Sea-Doo XP. It'll be like this. That is the bottom hull we're printing right now. And for my fellow Sea-Doo XP riders, I'm going to be giving away 2 of these little models. We have enough people to have a drawing or a contest either here or on the Facebook group page. So if you're watching, we're printing a bottom hull for a 96 or 95 XP, which would be like this. This is a 95 one with the split hull with the yellow and pink. We've got the hump seat, as you can see. The single gauge hood. And the stock handlebars. So the handlebars, the hood, and the seat all come off pretty easily. Whoops. Got some stringing. We got a hole here for the snap to go into from the seat. Same thing with the hood and the handlebars. This makes it a lot more interchangeable. So with this design, we have the hood that comes off, the handlebars, and the seat. As you can see, we've got the hump seat on this one. We can swap on a flat seat. We can swap on a standard mirror hood. And we've got aftermarket bars. So handlebars just pop right off. And the aftermarket ones snap right on. Just like that. And the hood pops off. It's a little tight. I left a little gap in there to help with a little flathead screwdriver. But that pops right off. So you can swap out from single gauge to a mirror. Just like that. My original design, these are a one piece, so this is all solid, all printed one piece. Doesn't move. This is my first design. Then I have a single gauge one, single one piece. Again, all one piece. The seat doesn't come off, it's all just one piece. And I've got, this is the 50% version. And this is the 35. It's even smaller. These are a pain to make. Such small pieces. Now our bigger version is this style. This is about 9 3/4 inches big. Now this one is hollow inside. And we have a 3D printed engine in there as well. As you can see, it's more hollow. This would make a great for an RC vehicle, an RC boat. And we have more details. We have fins that, sponsons that snap into here. But these here, you look real closely, we've got the trim tabs molded into this one, and we've got the sponsons molded in. So it's all one piece. Versus here, we've still got the trim tabs molded in, but we've got sponsons that we can swap in and out. And the sponsons are like this. So they just come right out. And then you can swap them right in. So I've been printing and test printing. I've got different seat versions I've been printing. I'm getting a phone call. God damn it. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. My daughter's staying at a friend's house, and she wanted to know if she was allergic to seafood. Interrupt me. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. I was interrupted. My daughter is at a friend's house, and she'd called to ask if she was allergic to anything. I'll be over here. This print is almost done. So when this one gets done, we'll take our supports off, and then we'll start printing our other parts for this little model we're going to give away. Design Hulk Hogan. What is Hulk Hogan? Are you talking about the wrestler? We design a person? I don't. Let's see. Going to Bambo Studio. Online models. We'll see what we already have for. Oh, I didn't spell it right. We've got a WWE Hulk Hogan here. A Maker World. Little Lego Hulk Hogan. bunch of wrestling stuff. Mostly Hulk. Just stuff from Hulk shows up. And the only thing we have here is WWE Hulk Hogan here and Lego Hulk Hogan. But it would take me a while to design something up. Pretty sure these will take a while to print too. Okay. Lower hull is done. Printed pretty good. We'll take our supports off. They come off pretty easy. Yep, they just come right off. There we go. Now I got to get the supports out of the slits here. It's where this pliers come in, little needle nose, bent needle nose pliers come in handy. Garbage. Let's see if I can get it all out in one piece. Nope. There we go. Okay. So we got our snap-in piece here, a nice bottom. And then here is our top. It's a little stiff. There we go. And she's in. Okay, so now we need to clean up our 3D print bed. Let's see, where is my little scraper? I like this plastic razor blade scraper right here. Just a plastic razor blade scraper. Makes getting that calibration flow stuff off a lot easier. So now our next step, I got some alcohol in the spray bottle, spray it down, microfiber cloth, give it a good wipe. There we go. Last night I printed these two. It's like a little coaster. Got on a four-wheeler. And then here we have a little square, little kind of card thing with the Grim Reaper. Now these two designs are actually, these were original vector images I have for my vinyl, because I made these from stickers. This was a design I used for stickers, making stickers. and I took the vector image, the vector file, and turned it into a 3D printable file. So all my stuff for vectors for stickers I can do with 3D prints now. So I'm going to be giving away one of these models, or some of these models. I've got quite a few here, as you can see. I got some of the prototypes, the one pieces, solid one pieces. Well, this is glued together, but now when I first started doing it, this is a plain Jane low detail version. And I had this one printed like this. The bottom hole was printed like this, so it was printed like this. So that's why it came out like that. Then I started printing them standing up. Print a little smoother standing up. And then I added all the extra details to make it look more realistic. So these are prototypes, and this one is mostly for when I make them real small. When they get this small, this is about 2.5 inches. When they get smaller than this, they just don't look as good with all the details. But you can see the big size difference. Let's see if I have a small mini one somewhere. Here, these are really small ones. So even smaller than this. So when you get to this small, this is like, let's see. Yeah, just about 2.5 inches. About 2.5 inches. Versus this one, which is about 3.5 inches. So you get smaller than that, the details just don't do as well. So I'm going to be making these into like keychains. Okay, so we're finished printing the lower hull. I'll show you guys how I have all this stuff lined up. Go into my folders, my micro SD card. Here's the Reaper and the ATV thing I printed last night. But we go out down here and we got our 50% one, that's these here, the bigger ones, and then we have a 35 small one. So we can go into our 50% one, and you see you got the 50% there and the 35 small there. So I can click on that. We've got our color options. So here it'll print the hull, the top hull and the bottom hull. Here's our handlebars and hoods. And I've got them in 2 different colors, so I can have options where I can select if I want the handlebars and hoods to be separate colors. Here I have 2 different seats, the hump seat and the flat seat. Next plate, this is plate 4 of 6. We have just the hull, the top hull, so if we just need to print the top hull, we can do that. Here we have this split piece. We can choose our color, yellow or purple or whatever. Right now it's just all my basic colors are yellow and black. So as you can see, we have a split here. This is yellow and the standard pink. So, and this piece just goes inside that piece where they split. So they look like this. Easier to print that way when it's two colors. Yeah, and then there's our standard one color lower hull. If we just need to print that, that's what we just printed. So, and that's our last plate, 6 plates. So, and it's the same for the 35. Now, I've got all in one file on different plates. But the ones for my big file, my big model, I have individual ones here. So there's our engine, our handlebars, our lowers, and we'll go into the lowers. We can select our color here as well. And I've got 9 different lowers, and they're all labeled differently. As you can see here, this says V3, it's version 3, and then I have 96 XP. This black is actually a 99. I printed it, whatever, but each one is for a different year. So I got one that says 95 XP, 96 XP, 97 SPX, 98, and whatnot. So they're all different. And then I have so they're all different colors, so I know which ones are which. There's our lower for the bottom for the 95 800, and then there's the top, and then there's put together. So, okay, so here we have, yeah, this will take 2 hours and about 2 hours or so to print for that one, 3 hours almost for that one. The big one-piece ones take just over 4 hours and 14 minutes. So they take 4 hours, and there's one 4:13. I don't know why that one's a minute slower or a minute faster. We'll go back. Here's our top hull. I got 2 versions of this top hull. One, it's all one color, and then one that's got 2 colors where the mats and the bumper are different. Go back. We got grab bars. So I print 3 grab bars at once. Then I can do a batch of multiple ones. Here are the sponsons. I can do a batch of those. So, yeah, let's see. And then here are our handlebars. We got our stock handlebars, a batch of stock handlebars, aftermarket bars, and a batch of aftermarket bars, and then one of each, and then a batch of one of each. Let's see. Engines, we have 2 engines available. We've got the 787. This is the 787 there, you can see. And then the 787X. It's got the X on it. Only difference, we get a batch of them. 9 hours to do a batch. Here are our hoods for the big one. I'm working on a new version of this hood. There's a single hood, 1 of each, 2 of each, 4 and 4. So yeah, so a wide variety of options to print. Let's see what else. Yeah, back, internal. And here's stuff that the Bamboo already has kind of stored. This is my most recent print where I printed the 2, these 2 here. 2 top halves. That's my most recent print. We've got a Benchy here. We got a little T-Rex puzzle. Bamboo Lab kind of badge. They even have the spools. The spools you can print. So basically these are the ones I buy. I don't like wasting time printing stuff like that. You got phone stands, micro SD cards, scrapers. I mean, and then you go online and you have just tons and tons of stuff you can print online. Little puppy dog figure. Oh, the little frog. Yep, subscriber giveaway. If you're still there, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Sorry, my phone is plugged in, charging. I had some family stuff earlier and I didn't get to charge it before I went live. So I don't have my microphone on. But yeah, going to be doing a giveaway of some of these prototypes and nice 3D printed smaller models. I'm not done with the larger one yet. So later this summer I will be doing a giveaway of that. That'll be of this big version. This is about 9 inches. So I'll be giving away one of these later. I'm changing the hood design. The original hood design had basically 2 small posts and they've been tending to break. So I'm switching that to a one big snap. So it'll be more stronger and whatnot. So getting rid of the 2 posts. So basically I have to get rid of these 2 holes here and put a bigger one right in the center. So I am working on that. I'll show you guys that. Let's see. This was a SD card holder I'm working on. Kind of just had it there. But yeah, get rid of that for now. Okay, let's see. So you can see here here's our original design with the 2 holes for the hood. And then our new one that I designed. If I can get this right, it's hard to do this. Yep, the new one with the 1 hole. So I've got to test print this. I've got to test print it to make sure my hole's the right size and make sure it looks good and prints and snaps good when it's done. So this is the newest design. The hole in this one is the easy part. It's getting the hood to work right and the print right. Problem I'm having with the hood I'm getting a lot of issues. I think my filament might be wet. This is a single gauge hood. Yep, you can see that. That's just no good. I got to figure out what's happening here. My battery is at 41%. Okay, so here we have our Creality K2 Plus. Been doing some test prints with that. While I keep all my good prints going on the X1C that I'm selling. So these are available on my website, gcextreme.com. Go into the 3D printing page category and look under the Sea-Doo models. These are in there. You can customize them whatever color you want. So if you want a two-piece lower hull with different colors, if you want a gray seat or a blue seat or top black hull, whatever you want, all the colors are there. So you can pick and choose what color you want. So yeah, check it out. I think they're $20 shipped or something like that for these. A little less for the smaller ones. The smaller ones are kind of finicky. They're so small. They're so small. And these snaps could just, they work. Just be careful not to break them. And I did it this way so I can print them easier multiple colors, as versus printing it all in one piece with multiple colors. So yeah, the quality or the details are pretty nice, even in the smaller ones. So got the hump seat right there. Let's see what I do with my other one. We have a hump seat right there, and then here we have a flat seat. And they just swap out just like that. I did these in yellow, just like that. One of our jet ski buddies, Todd Szerzinski, up in New York, I think, is doing a giveaway of an actual jet ski, the actual 95 XP800 jet ski, doing a raffle. So I made him some of these that I'm going to be sending him to throw in for the raffle. So if you don't win the real jet ski, you can probably win a model of it. So I'm sending these to him. And then I want to give away to my subscribers other ones that I'm working on. So I still got to print a hump seat for this one and make another one. So I'll be giving away 2 of these to subscribers. So if you're a subscriber, say insert me or put me into the drawing. I'll put all the names into a wheel thing online, put all your names on there, and we will do a drawing, and I'll send that out to you. Of course, now this is only for U.S. citizens in 48 states, so if you live outside U.S., I'm not going to send it. You're not eligible, I'm sorry. These things cost me about $14-15 just alone to ship. So the last one I shipped, I think, was $13 or something to Montana. So yeah, it's I don't know why the shipping's expensive. I like to ship them in a box so they're rigid and they're secure, as versus just putting in a bubble mailer. I guess I could wrap everything up in a bubble mailer and it'd be cheaper. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is going to be funny. View your channel. One is watching. Oh, look, I'm watching me watch me. It's Inception. Okay, I'm going to turn this. Watching me watch me. It's Inception. Okay, I'm going to type Okay, so if you have any questions about the 3D printers, hit me up, ask. We got 5 people watching. What do you guys want to see me print next? Sorry, I got a dry throat. So, what do you guys want to see print next? Do you want me to print more seats for these? Because I still got to print those. I can print seats. I need hump seats. I already have 2. I already have 2 flat seats. I need to print hump seats. I do need handlebars, so let's see. Go under our 50 handlebars. Yeah, I don't need the hoods and everything, but yeah, maybe I do. It'll take 56 minutes to print that. Okay, let's alter that. Let's go over here. Okay. That was my test piece. Let's see what we have. I need to... Here we go. Okay, so... let's just print a handlebar. So I'll show you guys a quick rundown on this. So it's black, but we're going to print it in yellow. So let's just change. We can change it right here. We've got 4 colors loaded up, 2 shades of yellow and 2 shades of black, or black and gray. So I'm going to change this to yellow. If it lets me. Come on. There we go. Yellow. Now that'll change. There we go. We're going to click on the item, the object. Go up here to supports painting. Here we can see where all it needs supports. Now I tell it not to print supports here. We don't need supports there. It's inside, and it's not very critical. So we just need supports over these handles is where we need them. Okay, so now we'll slice our plate. So we got a brim. That's this outer brim here. Help keeps it stable. And then we have our supports. And as you can see, we've got no supports in here, no green, so we're good there. Problem I had before was when I had supports in here, it was a pain to get them out. They would just get stuck and stay in there. So now we'll go up here. We'll go to print plate. Okay, so here is our print options. We can change our color right here. We can pick any color we have loaded, but we're just going to stick with yellow. We're going to turn bed leveling off and time lapse. We don't need that. We've already leveled the bed once today, so we're good. So now we're going to send it. Go back here to home. We'll wait for it to load up. There we go. It loaded. 13 minutes. Okay. Well, we leveled the bed for the last print. I've leveled the bed twice today, so we should be good. Normally I'd level it once a day. So again, we're printing these handlebars. Your lockers, pal. Can you hear me, your lockers, pal? Are you a subscriber? I can't wait till spring comes. I got engines to work on, jet skis to work on. So be prepared to, we'll switch gears from 3D printing to working on jet skis, working on Sea-Doos. So, but yeah, if you're interested in one of these, you can buy them. Or I'm going to be doing a giveaway. See where the best view is. There we go. While that is loading, this is the prep time. It's pulled the filament. It's pulled the filament from our Python, our yellow down here. It's pulled it up through our tubes in the back, up to the top, and it's loaded up here. So now it's extruding, purging, getting ready to print. So now, one of the problems I have with the Bamboo X1C is sometimes it sticks up in here, the poop. And it comes out looking like that, out the back. But if you have a lot of color changes, sometimes it doesn't drop. That time it drops. Sometimes it'll stick up here, or it'll stick to the nozzle, and then it'll get thrown out onto the bed plate and ruin your print. I haven't had that issue with the K2. So now it's lifting up the bed. You guys have any questions about 3D printing, let me know. Be doing a giveaway. We'll be giving away some of these models right here that I've been printing. Subscriber giveaway. While that is doing that, so I'm going to go here. Our wheel of names. We'll put in your names here, and we'll click it and spin it, and we'll see who wins the models. Here's what I'm working on. This is a micro SD card holder. Just going to be a little insert for Going to be a little insert for this little container to help keep my cards organized. Now, for some reason, the Bamboo X1C uses micro SD card, which goes in right in here, while the Creality uses USB drive. I really prefer the USB drive over the micro SD card. I just like dealing with, I can stick my USB drive right in here, as opposed to having to have a reader and plug that in, which is annoying. Okay, so it's doing its calibrations. vibration checks. Now to start our calibration flow. Hard to see. Does this before each print. Checks the flow rate. Now it's got the LiDAR. You see the light comes on, and it inspects it. Once it realizes it's good or makes adjustments, it'll start printing. It'll start printing the actual part. There we go. First layer. Trying to focus in here. Hard to focus in on the nozzle. Okay, the first layer, it tells us it's going to inspect the first layer. Please wait. Now it's going to inspect it. You can see the LiDAR is going over it. That yellow is really hard to focus on. Okay, now it's doing the second layer. So we've got some pieces sticking up. That's just the support, so it should be fine. See, it basically just started printing. It literally takes about 5 minutes to start. It says it's got 5 minutes to print the left to print the part. Now earlier it said 13 minutes, but now that's 8 minutes just to doing the checks and stuff. So this thing takes about 8 minutes to do our checks before it actually starts printing the actual part. The K2 takes almost 15 minutes before it starts printing. So it's really annoying with the K2. But once the K2 starts printing, it prints faster than the X1. So we have our supports on the left and right sides. I wonder if I can zoom in. So it says 4 minutes left. And this machine's pretty fast. So I'm going to check the chat. We got 2 people watching. Can you talk? Can you type? Are you there? Hello? Anyway, we're just about done printing these handlebars. There's our bars with our supports. And the inside came out just fine without supports. These supports come off really nice right there. It's just a pain to get out of there. If they stick up in that top part, they're a pain to get out. So now we take our hood. It's a little tight, but let's see. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Now we need our seat. Should we do a hump seat for this, or should we do a flat seat? I've got a flat seat already printed. You want to win this model? Please comment, leave your name, put in your real name or your screen name. So a way to contact you. But yeah, that's pretty nice. So now we have our flow calibration print right there. Take our little razor blade, plastic razor blade. There we go, right off. So now what's our next step? Well, we gotta clean the bed plate. That's alcohol, not Jack Daniels or whiskey, just isopropyl alcohol. There we go. Should we print a hump seat? We still need parts for this other one. I already have a bottom for it. We've got a yellow bottom here, or we could put a black bottom on it. Or we could do the yellow and pink bottom. What do you guys think? See, now this looks like a 96 XP. Being this one's yellow, we could do it yellow with a black bottom and have a gray seat and make it look like a 99 SPX. What do you think? I think we should do that. So we need, to do that, we need a black hood, which I've got. So I've got a black hood already. So now we need handlebars. Now we got handlebars, that's our stock bars. So now we just need a seat. We need a seat. What should we do? We need a hump seat. So let's go over here. Go to our Bamboo Studio. Okay, so we're done with the handlebar. Let's grab this hump seat over here, copy it, paste it on this plate. There we go. Slice it. It's slicing, so there we go. This will take 27 minutes. Okay, so we have it yellow here, but we're going to do it gray. We'll do a print plate. We can change it here to gray. We'll do, let's see, D4 or C4. Let's see what we have. So C4 is silver, or we can do gray. Whoops. So we've got gray here, or we have silver. Let's do silver. Now it's sending it. I need to close this. Now we'll wait for it to pop up here. There we go. So it shows it yellow, but it should print in silver. Our silver appears our C4. Okay, that should pull from that in a second. Okay, so it's pulling it silver, so we're good. Even though it's yellow there, it is pulling the silver filament. So I'll open up the door. So see, it's pushing out the rest of that yellow. And you'll start to see it. There it goes. Now you can see the silver. Somewhat, I think. Looks more white, but there we go. There we go. Should be all purged out of the yellow and ready to do the silver. Let's moving the bed up. I gotta get something to drink. you guys have any questions about the 3D printers, let me know. So these seats, here we go. It's inspecting the first layer. There we go. Not much to this to the first layer of the seat. And you'll watch this seat as the seat will be printed standing up just like this. And it'll work its way up. And it's the best way to print it where it looks nice like this. But the problem with printing it like this is it's so thin and so tall, you risk it falling over if you don't have a good base for it to start on. Trying to get it in focus again, but almost. I want to focus on that. It looks like I got some yellow stuck on the nozzle. That should be okay. I'll get it cleaned up in a second. I should have printed it turned around so you could see it. Layer by layer. So this will take about 16 minutes. So you can see the base right in there, the bottom of the seat where it meets the bed plate. That's got to be very crucial, because if it comes loose, then you'll get lines or the print will fail. The seat could fall over, wobble, and then you have a failed print. So this has about 11 minutes left. Now, one issue I had with these seats being this small is they're so thin. The first ones I did were they would break at the snap point when you try to remove them. They would just break, especially on these really even smaller ones. They would break. They're so thin. So I had to thicken them up. So basically, I layered and stacked STL files on top of each other to make them thicker. It's hard to see, you don't notice it, but because they're so small and detailed. It's got 5 minutes left. Ugh. This shows I got 2 people watching. Anyone there? Three minutes left. You can see the snap there and the supports. It's got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Looking pretty good so far. 1 minute left. Just about done. Print is just about done. There we go. Now it retracts, pulls the filament back. It's spinning up there, pulling it back. We'll go ahead and pull this off. Look at that. Should have had it printing like that, facing the camera. That silver looks pretty nice. Look at that. Okay, now we'll pull off. Don't want to scratch it. There we go. That support is pulled off. That part's garbage. Now we got to pull out the little supports inside the snap. There we go. Now usually I wait for this to cool down a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't break. There we go. Now we have a 99 SPX with the hum seat. The detail is pretty nice. We've got our trim tabs there. We've got our sponsons here and there. Built in, of course. They're not removable. I put X4 here on the ride plate. That's what makes it an X4, is these trim tabs mostly. So anything before 95 didn't have trim tabs. And these grooves, these chimes, started in 95. The ones in the 94 and earlier were different. So, only thing else I did different here was, you can kind of see the indentation where I filled in where the intake grate is. I'll show you guys that. On the bigger version, you have more of an intake grate right there. I just filled it in on the smaller ones. So GC Extreme, guys. You can order these on the website. Pick your colors. And I'll custom make it for you. And if you want, we can do it live. Of course, it's going to take the top and the bottom hole take hour and a half to 2 hours to print. The other parts take not quite as long to print, but I can print yours live for you. So we have a 99 SPX. And 99 SPX here. And we have a 96 XP here, which was all yellow and black, of course. Yellow seat, yellow mirror hood. So pretty accurate. All these other ones aren't very accurate, but then we have the classic 95 XP 800 with the single gauge, the hump seat, yellow hump seat, and the two color hull, lower hull, yellow and pink. So yeah. Great detail. So we have 95, 96, and 99. So we need a 97 SPX, which would be white and yellow. And then we need a 95 XP, which would also be white and yellow. And then we need a we could do a 96 SPX too. That would be a teal and yellow, or teal and white, kind of a greenish white. And then for fun, for test pieces, I did purples. I did an all blue and black one. And I did a red and black one. These were just test pieces. Another 96, one with the yellow bottom. So. Okay, so now let's see, where's my scraper? You don't want to really stick your fingers on the bed plate and get oils from your fingers on the bed plate. So now we'll spray our alcohol. And we'll do a clean. There we go. So we're ready for our next print. Let's see. We're on our Facebook page here. C2XP Riders, our Facebook page. Make sure you join this page. Refresh. Okay, so we'll go back to our Bamboo Studio. Now this is going to be a test piece I'm going to print later. This is... If it'll load. No, come on. Move. So basically I don't want to print the whole thing. I just want to print for a test piece I just want to print this front section. Let's see if I can rotate this. The less I can print, the better. Now we'll move it down again. Yeah, I need that hole. Oops. Let's see. Bring it up. No, I think I need to. Let's see. Go back down with it. That's about it. That's the least I could print because I need. I need that hole to print completely because I need to test this. I need to test this snap. We'll slice it. About an hour and 8 minutes. I need to print. Support. I'll rename this to test. Send it. I'm not going to print it right now. I'm just going to send it to the printer. So it'll be here. I can print it tonight. Internal. I'll wait for it to show up. And it should, yep, there it is. So. Is there anybody there? Hello, type something. Got 2 models to give away. I'll give away these models. If you're interested, let me know. We got lots of other ones we can give away as well. Well, I'm just not getting any views. Got subscribers, but no one likes to watch. Okay. So I'm going to save that. Close it. wants us to. We don't need to save the settings. So I don't know how many people are still there. Hope you've enjoyed watching these parts print. If you want to see more printing, more 3D printing live, let me know. Spring is coming. Soon we'll be diving into working on skis instead of just 3D printing. We'll be rebuilding carbs, spray painting engines, getting engines prepped, get put in skis, to get put in the hull. We've got some detailing to do. We got some exhaust work to do on 295 800s to do, rebuilding pumps. So stay tuned for all those. There'll be lots of videos posted up this throughout the summer of all these projects I've got outside coming. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in the next live video. It's almost 11 o'clock here. I gotta get ready for bed. So you guys have a good night. Peace out.